can always find our way to a fun moment, even in the shady bunch.
That's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Be the fam, that's what they call me.
What's going down, you guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up to everybody? Y'all come on up in. Y'all come on up in here. I'm still trying to get myself together. But in the meantime, y'all come on up in here. Whew. Oh, man. What y'all got going on? What y'all know no good around there? What's tea? Happy Monday to all y'all. Child. What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. All that good stuff. Whew. I got to buy me some new lights. But oh well, I deal with that later. What's happening, y'all? Damn it, I ain't got no water. Oh yeah, I do. I got my water. That bitch around here somewhere. Here you go. Shit, ain't no water in the damn thing. Anyway, what's good, y'all? Y'all come on up in here. Please make sure to like the video, as the live rather, as y'all are coming in. Very important for y'all to like the live. I cannot stress that enough. Be right back, you guys. I'm going to get me some water. CC free. Keep the people straight while I'm gone. All right, y'all, I'm back. Y'all already know. I can't roast and gag until I got my water. All right. Well, technically, I ain't late because I don't start until the 10-minute mark anyway, and it's only 5 minutes and 30 seconds in. Anyway, make sure to like the live on your guys' way in. That is very important. If you have YouTube channels, go on ahead and share. If y'all follow me on Instagram or Twitter, share it on your Instagram or your Twitter. If you guys would like to donate to the channel, the PayPal and Cash App is right down here at the bottom. Speaking of which, thank you. Hold on. Let me make sure I get Miss Girl name right, y'all. Thank you to hold on. Because I can't think of Miss Girl name. Thank you to Miss, when it loads up, Miss Rosalind. Thank you so much, Miss Rosalind, for your Cash App this morning. It'd be greatly appreciated when I do these lives. And you guys Cash App me is greatly appreciated. Like I said, it's a ghost source the channel, but I definitely give special thanks to the people that will drop me a little nugget here and there, and I ain't put a video out in the first. I woke up to that Cash App, had no idea. So I appreciate you, Miss Rosalind, for thinking about me and doing that, even though it won't no live up. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Sweet Pea. And if anybody else would like to contribute, there's the Cash App. But more importantly, please make sure you guys like up this live. Okay, please make sure to like up this live. I'm already over the 900 mark for where is my thing? I'm already at my 900, over my 900 mark for this channel that we're on now, I believe. And I'm real close to my watch hours. I need a couple of hundred more left in order to qualify for this channel to be monetized. So hopefully I can get all of that done at the same time and I ain't got to wait. Okay. Because a lot of people been asking me about super chats and how can they super chat up here, and y'all can't yet. Y'all can't do no super chats up here on the live until this channel gets monetized. So I appreciate y'all for wanting to support, but it can't be on this channel until it get monetized. So if y'all would like to support it, send it via Cash App or PayPal instead. But more importantly, like, child, please like, please, 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 please like. Please make sure to like this live or any other lives that I have on this channel from now on. Please make sure to like the videos that I have on the main channel. I give y'all videos all throughout the week, at least 4 or 5 days throughout the week. So y'all definitely make sure to not just like it, but, you know, watch it, like it, share it, rate it if it comes up to be rated or whatever the case may be. And it is greatly appreciated. Yes, 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 yes. Child, thank you, Ebony. Thank you for your Cash App, boo. Thank you, Ebony. I greatly appreciate it. And you new to the channel. Well, thank you so much, Ebony, for being a new T-Sub or T-Squad, whichever one y'all. And I appreciate you for your Cash App, baby. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys are liking it. Shout out to all of the new subscribers that be hitting me up in the comments, telling me how much they love the channel and how funny it is and all that good stuff. Because that's really what it's about. It's just about being funny. You know what I'm saying? I don't know none of these hoes that hate their guts, you know, in real life. All right, so I don't want none of y'all, you know what I'm saying, feeling like somebody paying me to cuss these raggedy bitches out, because it's not. Okay? I'm cussing them out for y'all. Because the gag is, I don't give a damn about none of these hoes. If you really want to know the truth. So y'all come on up in here. We about to get started in just a few more seconds, you guys. I get started at the 10-minute mark, so be patient. That's all thing I could tell you. Be patient, child. God patient with our asses. We can be patient before each other. Thank you so much, Goldie, for your Cash App, boo. Glad I finally caught it. Y'all can't hear me. Glad I finally caught a lap. I'm glad you finally caught a lap on this channel. Because I remember you, Goldie. I remember you had DM'd me talking about, so what happened to the last gags? Nothing. They over on the second channel. So yeah. There's 62 people up in here, 53 likes. I'll accept it. I mean, I would like it to at least get to 60 likes, but I'll accept it. So, girl, Real Housewives of Potomac from last night. Girl, Scotty really enjoyed last night's episode. Myself, personally, I did not. It didn't start getting good until the end of the damn episode. But I'm gonna give it all I got anyhow, I guess. I'm gonna give it all I got anyhow, I guess. I suggest. I'm gonna give it all I got anyhow, I suggest. Thank you so, Lord, Black Royalty. I love you, baby. Thank you so much for your Cash App. I know it's you. I ain't gonna say your real name up here, you know. If you see me in person and you do something to make me say your real name, Demetrius, I would. Thank you, boo. Anyway, and I said your real name anyway. Don't get mad. Anyway, like I was saying, Scotty, I saw Scotty's review last night. Shout out to Scotty for sharing my review. If y'all ain't noticed, we share each other's shit around there because that's what we do. Okay, we got to support each other. You understand me? If we don't support each other, who gonna support us? You know. So he tend to like this episode. Me, myself, not so much. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was better than what it was yesterday. I mean, last week, but it wasn't that damn good either. It didn't get juicy until the end of it, when they was all sitting down there and Tacky was doing what Tacky does, which is being tacky. Anyway, so Ashley and SD. So as y'all know, sexual deviant. That's Michael. So Ashley and SD, they finally decide to bring home baby Dylan. Now, the funniest thing about that entire situation is I was calling the baby Dylan because I was calling Dean Tommy Pickles. Y'all know that. That's been my gag since last season. So when I looked yesterday at the damn episode and I saw Dylan 2 days old, I said, this bitch really named this boy Dylan. I said, y'all listen, I was calling the baby Dylan first, but I had no idea that they really named that baby Dylan. All right, I was using it as a joke or a gag. I ain't know what the hell she was naming that damn child. So when I saw it was Dylan, girl, I got a good cackling and kiki off that. I said, oh, well, now I can call him Dylan in good faith because that's really his damn name. So thank you for doing that, Ashley. Everything else that you and SD was talking about, bitch, I ain't care. So Mia and G take the kids out on a picnic. I ain't give a damn about that scene either. The only thing I found interesting was how the hell y'all let that child fall. First of all, why the hell does she got on a damn wedding dress to be outside skipping and playing around in the damn grass is beyond me. Like, y'all rich hoes get on my nerves doing the damn most. Us regular people, when our kids go outside to play anywhere, bitch, put on your play clothes and you better not put on them damn good shoes. Now, that's how we was brought up being raised, like rich and that. Back then in them days, you had your play clothes and you had your good clothes. You had your play shoes and you had your good shoes. And depending on where you was going and who you was going to be around would determine what set of clothes you actually got on. So she running around there in the damn wedding dress, some damn Shirley Temple shoes, a sweater, a cardigan, and then got the nerve to have a lace umbrella. I said, well, what, bitch? Do y'all got, like, does everything Mia do have to be so new money? Because that's what it comes off. It comes off new money. It comes off I've never had anything. It comes off I never grew up with nothing. And so because of that, me and my kids are going to do the absolute most, no matter how society feels about it. And you're right. That's your own damn child. Bitch, we ain't have it. You did. You can do what you want. But for me, I just felt like it was just a bit much. If y'all are going out on a picnic and they're playing around, so they're going to sweat out their good clothes. They're going to sweat out their good shoes. She's going to sweat out her mini wedding dress you had her in. She's going to sweat out her Shirley Temple curls plus the Shirley Temple shoes. Child, whatever you want to do, girl, do it. That's your kid, not mine. I'm just saying if it was me, I wouldn't have done it. So Josh talks about how his mama worked too much. Listen, stop using your kids for a storyline. Like, it was very obvious that one of the producers told y'all to bring that up. Like, that was very obvious. Like, because it would seem to me, most kids, when they're going out and they're playing around, they're doing this, doing that, they usually don't give a fuck about what the adults got going on. Damn sure don't want to talk about them. So the fact that y'all use that time to for him to sit down and say, well, yeah, you know, I do think you work too much or whatever. Like, to me, it was just, I could have dealt without that. I could have dealt without that conversation. Had y'all just left it about her mom, I would have been okay with that because that's adult business. I don't want to know what it is that, because to me it's fake. I'm just gonna be real. To me it's fake. I don't bit more believe Josh give a damn that his mama couldn't pick him up to take him to point A to point B. I think if it was me, I would care more if I came home and my mama was home versus my mama not being able to pick me up from school and then take me directly to practice. Like, your daddy can do that. Your daddy can do that much because I'm working around that time. Now, I will be home when you get off, and I'll help you with your homework. I'll tuck you in. I'll make sure you got a good meal and all that other good stuff. Like, it was just, that's just me. Whatever. So we found out that she invited her mama to come down to the park where they at to go with the kids and see the kids, because I think she said she hasn't seen them in years or she never seen them. And the mama didn't come to that, but she did agree to go out to lunch. So I mean, I guess that's a step in the right direction. So we'll just go with that. Kleenex and jobless. So Kleenex is packing because she invited all of the ladies down on a girls' weekend to Williamsburg. That the producers of the show are paying for. I really wish y'all would stop trying to make it seem as if y'all pay for shit. We know y'all ain't pay for a damn thing. So everybody that got under my comments like, well, duh, we know they paid for it. But then bitch, stop saying this your trip. Say this is the network's trip, but they asked your ass to host it because it was just your season to host the damn trip that they're funding. That's my point. Stop trying to make it seem like you spent all this money and you pulled out all the stops, especially with Candace. Girl, Candace ain't even have enough damn money to buy her own house for years. Y'all expect us to believe that she went out and paid for this big, luxurious ass Airbnb for all these cackling hoes and have fun showing like that. Girl, bye. Probably the only thing that Candace paid for out of pocket was that tight ass party bus. That's about it. Like, that's my whole thing with that. Stop trying to make it seem as if these people came out of their pocket for anything. Nah. This is a cash sanction girl trip, and they just asked me to host it. That's what that is. Thank you for the PayPal, boo. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you for your PayPal, babe. So Jobless feels like she should extend an invite to Ashley, and I still say why? Why? Ashley and Kleenex are not friends. They're never gonna be friends. Stop trying to force them to be around each other. Stop trying to force one to invite the other to other, because it's never gonna be that. Now, if it's a situation where they're around other people and somebody else is having something and they're both invited, then yes, I'm more than sure Candace and Ashley know how to play it up for the cameras. They know, speak to each other and let it be that. Now, unless drinks are flowing and it happens naturally and they have fun and engage in conversation, I would like that. And I would not have an issue with that. But what I don't like is and also another thing that I don't like is Kleenex lying about it. You ain't forget to invite Ashley. You don't like that bitch and you don't want her nowhere around. That bitch ain't invited on your damn trip. Plus, she just had a damn baby. So why would she want to come? But stop trying to make it seem like, oh, I forgot and I knew she would have want to come anyway because she just had a baby. Nah, you ain't forget. You just don't rock with her. And you would much rather deal with Karen and Karen's fugaziness than to deal with the likes of Ashley. You done already had to pull a butter knife on that bitch. When was it? The 4th season, and you threw it at her. So it's like at the end of the day, I just feel like once y'all come from shit like that, there's no need in y'all trying to force or finagle a friendship between. Nah, let that alone. Anytime you got butter knives being thrown about and thrown around and all the rest of that shit, ain't no need for them to be. Don't be fake about it. Say what you mean to mean what you say, and stand firm in it. So Tacky and Ashley. So Tacky decides to stroll around there to Ashley and see Dylan. Not that she gives a flying fuck about Ashley or Dylan or SD or Dean or anything else that got around there, but solely because we can clearly see once again another season Giselle has no storyline, because the storyline went with that fake ass pastor that cesspool missionary got around there to Georgia. So while they were sitting around there talking, Dylan already knew Tacky was full of shit, and he showed it the best way he could. And they're shitting all over him and Ashley's arm. Now, I found it funny that Dean did the same thing last season when Monique came to see him. Dean shitted then, but it wasn't because he didn't like Monique. It was probably because Ashley fed his ass too much of that damn milk. She ain't know what she was doing. But when it came to this, I see why Dean shitting on that bitch, and I don't blame him. I wish he would have really shit on that hoe. The dad really would have did it for me. So Tacky telling her about Mia apology. I didn't care. I'm not going to get on Mia and why I feel like Mia's being fake while I had somebody in my comments trying to get me together talking about something I was being a flip-flopper or whatever the case may be. We go get to why I say Mia is fake when we get down to that shit hoe. So she talks about the new Wendy and not knowing who she is anymore, and brings up the rumor about Eddie's alleged girlfriend that might be the reason why she got some new titties and some new ass. Now, y'all know I never make it a habit to agree with Tacky or Dickless about motherfucking thing. Y'all know I don't fool with them bitches. But you really had to do something to make me want to be on Tacky's side, because I mean, I'm with you when you're right. And I kind of do feel like not so much necessarily that there's any truth in the rumor, but I do kind of feel like Wendy probably heard about that rumor. There may be some white woman around there trying to get her damn man that probably got a much bigger ass and a much bigger titties than she did. Subconsciously, though, Wendy must know that Eddie liked big titties and a big ass. And subconsciously, she probably felt like, well, if this is what my husband is into, then this is what I'm going to give him. Now, if that's what you did, Wendy, I'm all down for that. I'm down for you doing whatever it is you need to do to keep the sanctity of your marriage what it is. Just that, a marriage. And I have no outside forces coming in it. But here's the thing that bothers me about Tacky. And it is so reminiscent of last season, except the roles were reversed. Y'all remember last season, I've always said, if you want to be technical with it, Ashley started all of that shit by sitting up amongst Giselle, telling her business that Monique told her about Candace, which therefore prompted Tacky, who didn't have a storyline then, to play around and fool around and kiki and cackle and what they have going on so far as their relationship goes. And that's where the breakdown happened last season between Monique and Candace. Yes, Giselle started all of that shit. Well, Giselle stirred the pot. But if it wasn't for Ashley coming back around there relaying messages that she heard from Monique, maybe that situation would not have happened in the manner or in the way that it did. Now, here it is, a year later, same scenario, same bitches, but a different outcome. Now, here it is, Giselle got information about Wendy. And now Giselle is going to tell it to Ashley. Now, Giselle claims that she's going to tell Wendy about it, but I want to see if it's really going to be Giselle that tell Wendy, or is Ashley going to do what Ashley does, which is, hey, Wendy, what you doing, girl? I know you ain't seen the baby. Come around here and see Dylan, and thinking that this woman is going to come and see Dylan, and then the next thing you know, Ashley is going to be like, well, I sat with Giselle the other day, and she told me something very interesting. You already know how they start that off. So it's especially because we see a lot of stuff that was filmed we're not seeing. Much like there was a whole argument that took place between Giselle and Wendy. I think Giselle checked Wendy about what they said was, I think they said it was Giselle checking Wendy about Wendy telling Dickless not to interfere in, what was going on the last time that they was all together down to Wendy's house. And this is what Wendy said. Wendy said that her and Giselle had got into it because Giselle called herself trying to check her about having Karen's back, I guess, instead of having her kitty clicking sister. And last night after the episode, this was what Dr. Wendy, the new Zen Wen, had to say. She said, we all saw you at Giselle Bryant being up the false rumors in this scene. You were so pressed to make sure it made air. You said it again. Girl, you are not a friend, nor were you ever concerned. You just have a history of attacking marriages. I pray you find happiness in your own life. Hashtag RHOP. That's what Dr. Wendy had to say to Tacky. But Wendy, I will say this. Last season, when that situation was happening between Monique and Giselle, you didn't want to believe it because you were so busy trying to kiss up to Giselle's ass, so on and so forth. And now it's funny, the same way she did Monique and the same way you felt like Monique overreacted and did this and did that and blah, 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 blah. Ain't it funny how life turns around? Because now the same shit that she done did to her, she's now doing to you, and now you don't like it. So it would be really interesting to see, will Wendy ever go and talk to Monique? Would Monique and Wendy and Karen join forces together and try to take that hoe and her sidekick the hell out of here? I wouldn't blame them if they did. Moving on. We're gonna move on. Thank you for the Cash App, Beautiful Chris. Beautiful Chris, thank you for your Cash App, boo. 1111. Thank you, Beautiful Chris. I appreciate you. But that's all I got to say about that. I'm moving on. So Wendy at home trying to work, and of course she can't work because she got the Charon there, and the Charon are used to being around her more so than Eddie from what it looked like. But she was finally able to get whatever the hell it was she was doing off. I guess it has something to do with her being a professor down to the carriage. Down to John Hopkins College. So I'm assuming that's what all of that was about. Fine. So then she talks to Eddie about people trying to put her in a box. I will say this, Wendy. I'm not saying people put you in a box, but you put yourself in a box last season. Last season, you put yourself in a box, and that is, I'm Wendy Asafo, a Nigerian princess. I have 4 degrees. I teach at Johns Hopkins University, and I commentate for MSNBC. That was the box that you put for yourself, and that was the box that you stayed in all last season. So now when you get up here this season, it's a full 180, but it happened just a little bit too quickly for us. You know what I'm saying? It went from I'm prim, I'm proper, I'm demure. We don't do this in Nigeria. We don't do that in Nigeria. I'm so classy based that when I do go back to Nigeria, the people bring out Billy Ghost gruff for me. To now, you got new titties, new ass. You're wearing all of these revealing clothes. You dropping it like it's hot, or in your case, letting it. In your case, dropping it low so it could simmer. It's just a lot, Wendy. It's a lot. It's a lot coming from somebody who just a year ago would have looked down on somebody for wearing such revealing clothes and looked down on somebody for, dropping it like it's hot on a bus. Not to mention, you didn't even want to play the game for real last episode when y'all could have gotten down and dirty and juicy with y'all questions as what y'all do as a couple. You ain't really want to talk about that. So, it's just like, what are you going to be? Are you going to be the Zen Win? You going to be the old Win? I honestly, at this point, I prefer the old damn Wendy. I'm just going to be real. But if you're going to be a new Wendy, let it be a healthy balance. Let it be a good balance of both Zen Win and the old Win. If it's a healthy balance of both, I don't think nobody will have such an issue or a problem with it, in my opinion. Moving on. So then they talk about the candle business, and now she feels like she bit off more than she could chew, but she's still going to do it anyway. Fine, Wendy. Do whatever it is that you want to do. And we just going to move on. Because it really won't much to that scene no way. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't believe the Eddie rumors are true, but I do think there was probably some type of conversation between him and somebody else. Especially now that she's trying to get into all this business and want his money to do it with. I mean, I'm just saying. You guys are being too hard on the girl. How are we being hard on Wendy? That's just like you. If you came up on the TV with the prim and proper and demure, I don't do this, I don't do that. Then the next season we see you got new titties, new ass, thighs, and a new damn attitude that don't nobody like that. Like Jazzy No Shade, we will be all saying the same thing about you. I'm okay with Wendy changing. But girl, it's level to the shit. Like, it's just a huge change to have partaken in a couple of months. Because just last month, you wouldn't have been caught dead and what the fuck you came up there on that bus in. You wouldn't have been caught dead dropping it like it's hot on the goddamn pole. You wouldn't have been caught dead doing none of that shit because you a professor and you got 4 degrees and you teach at Johns Hopkins. So I'm not understanding how we being hard on Wendy. I mean, the girls got questions and the girls need answers. That's basically where we're at. I just feel like she wasn't able to show that last year with what was going on. Yes, she could have. What happened between Monique and Candace didn't have a motherfucking thing to do with new ass Wendy. Wendy ass was a freshman. She's a white shirt. She's a crab in the barrel. Trying to claw her way up out of there. That bitch ain't had nothing to do with what they had going on. So if she really wanted to change, she could have, and it could have been documented. As I move on. So Mia Tacky and Dickless meets up for what I don't know. Now here's why I call Mia fake. Because my whole thing is, what was the purpose of that text message that I was not mad at you for sending? Let's be clear. Send down with Karen, oh, you're not going to summon me. And your show not going to summon me and tell me who I can or can't bring because I'm a grown damn woman. Yada, yada, yada. And yeah, fine. You apologize to Giselle. For what? I don't know. Fine. You apologize to Giselle. Just because you apologize does not mean that the way she wanted it should have been. I would have still came to her and said, listen, if you felt the way about the text messages, I mean, if that bullet hit you, girl, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But my point still stands. If you want to meet with me, you can meet with me. But I'm not meeting with you in Dickless. I'm not doing that. I don't want to get to know y'all both together at the same time. You hoes are not the Bobbsey twins. No, you're right. You tacky, that's Dickless. I want to meet you. We can have a one-on-one. Then the next day, me and her can have a one-on-one. And then the next day, me and Candace can have a one-on-one. Then the next day, who else? Me, well, shit. Her and Karen don't need a one-on-one because they've been doing that. But you know, me and Ashley can have a one-on-one. And then after I meet all of y'all individually, I know all of y'all individually know me. Then we can all come together and do something as one unit and do this, that, and the third. But I just won't hear from Mia doing all of that yang, yakety, yakety, yakety. I'm a boss, I'm this, I'm that. Girl, I didn't see it last night. They summoned your ass to come and your ass still came. That bitch threw you out of your own damn room and you decided to put it up with it. So for me, Mia is fake. Don't come up here with all of this strong, independent woman tease, but then bitches is punking you up out your damn room and summoning your ass to a damn integration to it, first 48 down to the box. Because that's really all that there was. I'm telling you, everything that you done ever told Dickless and Tacky in that moment, the minute they get upset with you, they gonna throw that shit in your face. Girl, don't say we ain't warned you. Anyway, all of the ladies are packing for the catch trip that the producers paid for, but they're allowing Candace to host it. Like I said, the only thing that Candace bought out of that whole shit was that damn party bus. That's it. Everything else was paid for and done by RHOP execs. Okay, that's number one. Now that we got that out the way, I talked about Wendy's outfit. Like I said, I felt like Wendy just did. I just felt like Wendy doing the most. Like I'm saying, y'all, last year, Wendy would not have came up on that bus dressed like that. She wouldn't have. She wouldn't have. If Wendy was still Wendy from last season and she do not like Mia and have Mia came up there in that, I'm telling y'all, Wendy would have had something smart to say about that damn woman and her damn outfit. Just calling it what it is. Don't get mad with me. I'm not up here kissing none of these bitches' asses. I'm going to tell it the way it is. If y'all mad with me for it, I'm so sorry. So Karen comes on the bus and Dickless and Tacky was sitting there looking stank. And that's funny because I'm more than sure the sheets, the pillowcases, the mattress, the bedposts, the floor, the rug, the cushion underneath all of that, the floors, the ceilings, the ceiling fan, the drapers, the curtains, the blinds, the TV, the armoire, and every damn thing else in that room make the same stink ass face after you two bum bitches got finished rubbing coochie and putting that sewage water all over the goddamn place. I'm more than sure everything in y'all room had that same exact look of disgust and hate that y'all had as soon that Karen stepped up on that bus. Don't get me wrong. Does Karen has her faults? Absolutely. Is Karen full of shit? Absolutely. But everything that Karen is given to Tacky and Dickless, both of them hoes deserve. And again, if y'all mad at me for saying that, I don't care. Because I have people in my comments trying to, well, why you so hard on the women? Why, bitch, fuck you. I go hard on women just as hard as I go in on a man. Just because that bitch got lips don't mean her ass ain't going to get read. The fuck down. The same way I read them, I'm going to read him. And that's just what I said. So y'all get up out my comments being all sensitive with shit that I got to say about a bitch y'all like. Because when it comes to Evelyn or Vashandia or LaQuisha from round the way or Daddy Long Leg, Giraffe Neck, Jennifer having ass, I can say whatever the hell I want to say up under the sun, and then none of you bitches are batting an eye. If anything, y'all are sending super chats and cash apps. So get up out of my face with all of this selective, want to be feminist and want to be riding for this, and oh, you can't say that because of this woman, and Nah, that only applies to the hoes y'all like. So y'all get out of my face with that. This ain't how this gonna roll. Moving on. So some of the ladies dancing on the pole, I mean, I guess it was cute. What was interesting again, Mia, this is another time where you just continuously get caught up in your damn lies. You don't know how to work the pole. The strip club that you danced in ain't have a pole. But when it came time to do the pole, you made more tips than anybody else around there. You knew exactly what to do on that damn pole. Then you turned around and tried to clean it up, talking about, oh, well, my club didn't have a pole, but, I have friends. And, I learned a lot from them. So that's what if anything, you taught them hoes what to do on the damn pole. Stop playing, Mia. That's what I mean by me being fake. Mia, be real. Be real with yourself, Mia. You better fix your own damn teeth for somebody else fix it for you. All right? Because the minute that you get on, like I said, the minute you get on Tacky and Dickless's bad side, everything you ever said to them, they asses is going to add whatever they want to it to make you look worse in the situation than what it really was. Do whatever you want, Mia. I don't care. So everybody being shocked by Karen and Wendy's friendship. Like I said, myself personally, I don't understand what the shock is. Both of them are grown-ass women with kids, married, with a household, and careers. Is it so far-fetched to feel like, Karen, I want to move on with you? That's fine, Wendy. I want to move on with you. Fine, we can do that. Wendy invited Karen over to her house to show off her new titties and her ass. So in turn, Karen invites her to come see her, you know what I'm saying, accept the ambassador or whatever, a Siri. I'm not understanding. So because they invited each other out for something, that makes them best friends. Nah, I don't see it that way. I see both of them being mature and grown and adults, and they're taking the proper steps to move forward. The way to move forward is to move forward. So therefore, if I have something coming up and I'm moving forward with you, then I'm going to invite you. I don't know. Maybe I'm just the only adult in the situation, and I don't get it. I don't know. I'm just saying. They say it's 129 of y'all in here, and I appreciate it. But I need for y'all give me up to 100 likes. If it's 129 of y'all in here, y'all can at least get me up to 100 likes. Right, right. Karen and Wendy are grown. They still harping on old beef, which is stupid. Like, people can change and move on. Exactly. Nobody is going to stay the same for 6 years to have a job like Dickless and Tacky. Okay, one-on-one for what reason if she's friends with Candace? Honestly, I want to know. Even though she came into the group, she was formerly Candace's friend. Couldn't she stick up for her? What you talking about, Jazzy? Nobody said nothing about Wendy sticking up for Candace. We not talking about last season. We not talking about, and the reason is because that bitch is new. She didn't know what was going on. She don't bit more know what the real deal Holyfield is between Monique and Candace deeper than they do. So no, I don't agree with you with that either. Yeah, you my friend, but I ain't got shit to do with that. Girl, fight your own damn battles. If you got all of this, I'm expecting you to be able to fight your own damn battle, girl. Talking about son, why she... And then Jazzy, I'm gonna add a caveat to that. If that's the case, why didn't Wendy jump in and dive on Monique's ass when Monique was pouncing on her friend? How about that? Since we're gonna talk about why can't Wendy take up for Candace, why the fuck didn't Wendy come in and start windmilling for her damn friend? If they friends like that and they cool like that and they tight like that and they buddy like that, why didn't she come in and be like, oh hell no? Because if that was my good friend, if that was my best friend, I would have been windmilling. It wouldn't have been no, oh no, y'all stop, break it up. No, I'm windmilling. I'm windmilling. She got her by her wet hair, and I had that bitch by hers. Since we asking questions, let's ask questions. She wasn't really friends with Wendy. Exactly. I believe she came on as Wendy's friend. This is another Portia and Fallon situation. Because a real friend will not sit there and allow somebody else to sit up there and just straight up dog walk your ass and not do nothing about it. Anyway, we're going to move on. Thank you for the cash shot, boo. 1111. Thank you. Please don't say my real name. I'm shy. Oh, my God. I'm not... I'm not going to say your real name, Red Lipstick. Thank you, Red Lipstick, for your cash app, baby. You ain't got to worry about it. I ain't going to say your real name. Speaking of cash app, I ain't even got my thing up. Why y'all ain't tell me? Anyway. So Tacky feels like the situation between her and Karen has gotten way too far because she's spreading lies about her and her family, and she thinks that it's okay. Then after that, when they all get down to the house and she talks all that bullshit that don't nobody give a fuck about Tacky, Dickless decides to kick Mia up out of her upstairs room to be closer to Tacky. And again, this is another reason why I call Mia fake. Because you did all of that cackling, all of that jaw jacking, all of that ya, that yang for the damn scene. And Dickless, out of all people, pumped the hell out of you worse, in my opinion, than Monique ever did Candace. Because for her to sit up here and tell you in your face after the person who stripped that this supposed to be, who assigned rooms to people, who said who house gonna be where, she gonna turn up and say, oh, I'm gonna kick you up out of your room. Me and you are gonna switch rooms so I could be closer to Giselle. You know, no shade, nothing personal. I'm looking for something, y'all. I'm looking for something. What the hell is it? I'm looking for something. Child, I can't find it. Y'all want to know what I was looking for? who the fuck Robin thought she was talking to like that. Like, again, you're not going to summon me. You're not going to tell me who I can and can't bring. You're not going to tell me this. You're not going to tell me that. I can't be bullied. I can't do this. So what happened, Mia? Where was the Mia at that was getting all rowdy when it came down to Wendy? Where was the Mia at that sent tacky and ridiculous that fucked up ass text messages that I won't mad at you for sending them? Like when Dickless said that, I was really sitting here like, so you mean to tell me that you that far up kitty clicking Giselle's pussy that you can't be separated from her long enough to go to sleep? Or is it because the Airbnb that they got y'all in, the floors creak, and you don't want to hear people hear you sneaking in and out to go and rub pussies with Giselle? But girl, this the gag. You ain't even had to do all that, Robin, because like I said, the minute that y'all start squirting everywhere, it smell like old mop water. So I'm more than sure they could follow the smell and they already know what the hell y'all around there doing, girl. So you could have stayed exactly where the hell you was, because if you thought, won't nobody gonna know that you and her was up in there carpet munching, baby, they will tell it by that smell. That dirty ass mop smell that dirty mops have. That's what that whole house and that whole upstairs would have smelled like. So they already would have known what the hell that y'all was up in there do. Mia, you's a much better woman than I'll ever be. Mia, I would have cussed Robin ass out so goddamn bad. I would have made Robin want to fight me. And I'd have made Robin want to put her hands on me first. That way, when I ragtag that ass real good, they can't say shit to me. They can't get rid of me. They can't do nothing. Because I ain't put my hands on nobody first. You better than me. I'm going to tell you that. Ooh, you way better than me, Mia. Girl, please. I know you the fuck line. I'd have been like y'all should have seen my Lord, I wish I pulled the Kindle and went live. Thank you. Thank you, Whitney. Yes, Whitney. Shout out to you for your Cash App, and shout out to you for being a new sub. Thank you for subbing to the second channel. You did a whole lot more better than these old hoes did, Whitney. Because as you see, I got 15.8K people. And only 900 of y'all subscribe to the second channel. So I appreciate you for doing what your heart led you to do, Whitney. Thank you. Because these hoes don't listen. So I appreciate you. Thank you for your Cash App, boo. Anywho. And Whitney, you beautiful, baby. You look like somebody I went to school with. I know I ain't go to school with you, but you look like somebody I went to school with. Maybe I did go to school with you. Did you go to Hampton University? Maybe that's where I know you from. Anyway. Yeah, that whole I'm finna kick you up out your room to be close to that's girl, that sent me. I was done after that. So Tacky wants an apology from Karen for speaking on her family, and I love the way Karen gathered Giselle ass up so quickly, so elegant, so effortlessly. She simply sat up and said, "Are you speaking to me?" I said, you better come through, Grand Dame. I was here for it. Karen knows how to get a bitch together without raising a voice. Karen ain't got to cuss you out. Karen ain't got to elevate her voice in an uneven tone. Karen ain't even got to break a sweat. Like just how elegantly Karen did that, and it got Dickless and Tacky all right. And Dickless, here again is another time, and you lucky that Karen solely kept it between her and Giselle. Because I was really waiting for Karen to read your ass again for setting up there jumping into every damn like, why can't you just sit back and allow Giselle to have her day in the sun? You know as well as everybody else that Giselle has done so many fucked up things to everybody on that stage, none worse than what she's done to Karen or Monique. Monique and Karen has got it the worst from Giselle out of everybody, all 6 seasons. Why can't you sit back and allow somebody to dig in her ass the same way she felt like she could dig in everybody else's? And then, like I said, Dickless, the minute that you get read down, your husband get read down, your children get read down, that ordinary ass house that y'all building get read down, your tired ass hat line get read down, your non-existent t-shirts line get read down, you flipping trap houses and be more get read down, devil dick not wanting you but wanting to fuck every damn baddie else around you. When you get read down about that, you get read down about your depression. You get read down about not being feminine enough. You get read down about your hair. You get read down about your makeup. Probably wearing Giselle's Forever Hue, which is forever late, which is why you need to stop wearing that tacky ass shit and make you look dead, Robin. Robin, let me tell you, you wear way too much damn makeup. You look half past dead. Robin, you look like the death angel is riding your back like the witch, bitch. You got way too many other things in your personal life going on for you to be constantly sitting up here trying to fight Tacky's battles. Let that bitch fight her own damn battles, because that bitch don't never come up to bat for you. But you always want to sit up and put yourself with a target on your forehead, and then you're confused and shocked and don't understand why people reading your ass down. Y'all, I can't. Like, ugh. Lord. Listen, look, see, shit like this, I was down with it when I was in high school. I was down with it when I was at Hampton University. I was down with it when I went to Norfolk State for 2 years. I was down with it when I was in my early to mid 20s. But it seemed like once I hit 25, 26, I just let all of that silly shit go. It's simple. I'm not about to sit up here and fight over somebody that, one, never fights for me when it comes when I need it. She not there. But I feel like I always have to be the one to step up on the front line to defend a bitch that her pussy can't be that good, Robin. Because if it was, she would have been able to keep Ram Dr. Donkey Kong. She'd have been able to keep that silverback orangutan that they got around there, the cesspool missionary. He wouldn't be who he is today if her pussy was hitting on something. So I know it can't be that good. Like, anyway, it really ain't that much to say about that. Like, after that, the episode went off. Like, I just like it I want Ray to live. I want Ray to pay his bills. I want Ram Dr. Donkey Kong to pay the tax. Let's be clear, Giselle. Whatever tax problems Ray had did not equal up or amount to half of what your baby daddy owed to the goddamn IRS, because he damn near owe $1 million to them damn people. That's number one. So how you can sit up here and want anybody to pay anything, girl, you need to tell that to your baby daddy. Because if he owes the IRS, how is he supposed to pay you child support? If he owe the IRS, how you supposed to keep living in that damn living in that 5-star barnyard? You know what I'm saying? Living in that 5-star horse stable. Like I said, if you go, but listen, just I did say this. I gave you a little light. I said if you must live in a lonely manger like the baby Jesus, at least let it be upscaled, you know, as high as it could go than the one that he was born in. What you did, and you accomplished that. And for that, I pay you homage and I give you credit. But other than that, girl, I ain't got nothing for you. I don't wish nothing good for you. Whatever karma throws your way, Giselle, you deserve every bit of it and then some. Whatever Karen gives you, you deserve every bit of it and then some. And I'm also tell you this. When you and Robin fall out, because y'all will fall out, that season, I'm going to delight in the demise of that friendship more than any other YouTuber has ever. I promise you, Giselle. Giselle, I'm going to go out here. I'm about all kind of celebratory balloons. I'm going to have streamers all over the place. Ribbons, glitz, and glitter going to be all over the place. I'm going to have a party hat. I'm going to have me a bullhorn. I'm going to have me so much, girl, and I'm going to be up in here jamming at the demise of that friendship because it's fake, it's phony, it's built on something that was very disingenuous, and with shit like that is brought up in friendships, and when your friendship ain't stable like that, it can't do nothing but fall and crumble. Eventually. It's already going to get there, Giselle, because you and Robin both shade each other every chance you get. You and Robin shade each other every chance you get. Y'all shade each other in the confessionals. Y'all shade each other subliminally when y'all are around other people. Eventually, the shade is going to hit one of y'all, and it's going to hit one of y'all to y'all core. And when it happens, Doris, yeah, they will. Doris, yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. Oh, believe you me. Yeah, they will. With the amount of dirt that each of them got on each other, when they fall out and they do each other the way they did the rest of them women on there, oh, yeah, they will. Oh, yeah, they will. Oh, trust me. Yes, they will. The amount of dirt that the both of them got, shit, I can't wait for it to happen. I can't wait for it to happen. And I wonder who's going to be the first one spilling all the tea first. Is it going to be Dickless? Put a one in the chat whenever these two bumholes fall out. Put a one in the chat if you believe Tacky is going to be the one to spill all the Dickless's business first. Or do y'all think Dickless is going to be the one to do it first? Put a one in the chat if you think it's going to be Tacky. Put a two in the chat if you think it's going to be Dickless. Don't do the word Dickless because your comment won't be shown. Talk about something they ain't gonna break up. Yes, the hell they are. Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, yes, they are. Trust me. Monique said it. Big Monique said it best. And this thing stuck with her, and it's gonna remain with her to the day she decides to take her last breath. When you do clownery, the clown is gonna come back to bite. When you do clownery, the clown will come back to bite. And the clown is going to come collect. And so is karma. So y'all keep sitting around there thinking, oh, that friendship is strong. That ain't going to never end. Shit. I can't wait. I'm telling you. When that fallout happened, I promise y'all, that is going to be the best season of Real Housewives of Potomac that Bravo or that particular franchise has ever seen. Y'all watch what I tell you. They gonna have millions upon millions upon millions of viewers waiting to see the demise of that. And all of the YouTubers, oh baby, we may as well come together on a Zoom and just throw one big, because you know on Zoom you can have over 100 people. Well, you can have 100 people, not over. I feel as though that's what we really need to do. We all just need to come together, do one big Zoom meeting, and we all just could go in and take delight in the demise of that phony ass friendship. Because I believe it's phony. I do. I believe it's very phony. It's very phony and it's very fake. Robin and Giselle don't have anything else to offer us. We sick and tired of Robin begging Juan to marry her, and we know he don't want her. We sick and tired of Giselle getting up here trying to make Rem Dr. Donkey Kong her damn storyline. They ain't got nothing going on, girl. I can't wait. I'm telling you, we need to have a really big Zoom meeting, because I'm telling you, the day that friendship stopped, that's going to be the best season of Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm trying to tell you. That will be the best season, and I can't wait to see it. Thank you for your cash app, boo. 11111. Thank you so much. Thank you. Who is this? Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Ashley, for your cash app, baby. 1111. Thank you. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Oh, I know they listen to me, child. I figured out they listened to me when one of the executive producers sent me all that tea about oh yeah, I ain't tell y'all that. The producers, I think I did tell y'all that. The producer emailed me last season and was telling me that he watched my reviews and how I can see like the third wall or behind the wall of a lot of stuff or whatever the case may be. And he sent me the information about Giselle's thing being fake. It was after I did that tea talk that Tanya followed me on Instagram. And that was when, because she saw that tea talk that I did when I mentioned one of the producers emailing me and telling me that Giselle's storyline is fake, it's phony, and it's convoluted. Don't believe it. And then when I did that video about a week or two after that, that's when Tanya Griffin came out and sent me all the text messages, all the pictures, all the DMs, all the emails. She gave me all of the story, and I held on tight to it until it was time for me to let it all out. So you're right. They do watch me. They do. They do. They do. So, you know, I hope they watching this time. Because I'm telling you, when they fall out, I promise y'all, man, that one gonna be one for the books. That season gonna be an ass getter. Y'all watch what I tell you. And I don't feel bad for neither one of them. That's what they get. Y'all don't mind going around playing up at other people's relationships. Giselle don't mind sitting around there playing at other people's marriages, giving all type of tea, unsubstantiated, no proof, no evidence, no pictures. No. At least last season, when Candace got what she got about SD and that woman that he was with, at least Candace came with text messages, pictures, and an email. At least Candace came to Ashley with tangible proof. She didn't just come with hearsay. What you got, Giselle? Do you got a picture? Do you got a text message? Do you got an email? Do you got the location? Do you have witnesses to this? Can anybody else vouch that they seen him with this other woman? Like Giselle, child, I can't. I can't. Like, and I'm going off behaviors. All right. I'm going off of behaviors. And I can appreciate a person coming to me about information with my man so long because they got some tangible proof that could be backed up by facts. But if you just come to me with hearsay, and we're supposed to believe it and stand on it because you say so. I agree. I agree. And then people came under my comments saying that, you know, me saying Giselle don't have a man isn't a read. It's tired. I said, how? I said, how is it tired to tell a bitch that don't have a man, a husband in the first, that she ain't got now when she's constantly going out here spreading rumors and gossip and hearsay about everybody else's marriage, about everybody else's man. I always side eye people that do that because how can you, like, you have way too much time on your hands, obviously, because you ain't got no damn man. But then again, maybe that's why, maybe that's why, now that I said it out loud, maybe that's why Wendy probably should believe Giselle, because Giselle ain't got shit but time on her hands. Since Reverend Dr. Donkey Kong been away, girl, she ain't got no plans. No. Okay? All she got time to do is set up, snoop, and play around in other people's marriages to have a storyline. So I don't know. Now that I said it out loud, Wendy, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you should listen to that. Girl, I don't know. I don't know. I agree. This year she doing a 2-for-1 with Ray and Eddie. I totally agree with you, Jazzy. Totally agree with you. Totally agree with this too. Her constantly trying to break up marriages is super tired. It is. It's super tired. Super duper tired. I agree with you. Super duper tired. Can't wait till Ashley get there. That's when the real mess starts. Yup. Yup. T, what's your thoughts on this new Wendy, as they say? I don't like her. She'll just be in it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the new Wendy at all. I prefer the 4 degrees stuck in the mud ass Wendy over this character that Zen Wen is trying to play, because it's just a character. If this is what you go give us, Wendy, I'd much rather you go back to being the stick in the mud 4 degrees ass Wendy. I'd rather you go back to being thick weave than to give me this. Because at least thick weave was a lot more fun to read. This Zen Wen. Yeah, she's doing it a lot. You could tell it's not genuine at all. At all. Like, it is. I was just about to say it. It's fake. It's fake. It's very fake. And that's what's not interesting about it. That's what's making it irritating, because she's trying too hard. She's trying way too hard, way too soon. Yeah, but Cameron, she don't need Zen Wen to go in and let have on Tackley and Dickless. She don't need to morph into Zen Wen to go in and let have on Dickless and what you call it. Look at how she did Ashley last season when they went down to Monique's summer home, and how she went off on Ashley the way that she did. She won't know Zen Wen then, so she don't need the new Zen Wen to go in and let have on anybody. Terrence, are you going to read them this bad in the panel like you did a few weeks ago? You made all the panelists go off screen. I don't know. It all depends on how I feel. It all depends on how I feel. I might not. I'm tired of going off on these hoes. Be real. I get sick of reading them. That's the God's honest truth. I get sick and tired of reading them. We'll see. I ain't going to make no promises. I'm going to be late anyway, child. Y'all know Scotty going to get mad. Girl, I don't care, bitch. I got to work. I got bills to pay. T, I want to know why you didn't put that veil on last night when you read Giselle and Robin. Because that veil get hot. It's itchy. I ain't got no hair. And one more thing. Somebody said they were black lace panties. Y'all not about to see my black lace panties. All right, y'all not about to see my back lace panties. Okay, this is a lace hair garment this was my mama's. You know what I'm saying? That she used to put over her lap down to the church house. All right, whenever they used to give communion or stuff like that, or she'll sit in the front row or something like that, and she got on the skirt, she'll put this on her lap just like this, her little prayer cloth on her lap, or she'll put it on her head like this for Communion Sunday, because in Communion Sunday they like the women to wear head coverings, and she'll put this over her head as a head covering on communion. All right, all of my Kojic and Baptist folk know that when we have First Sunday Communion, you get a head covering or a scarf or something of the sort, and you do it like that, and then you go on ahead and then you take your blood of Jesus and the body of God, and then you go on ahead and eat it, and then you snatch it off your head, and then you go on about your day. Talk about some black lace plans. Girl, I know you lying. I do got some, but y'all hoes ain't gonna see it. Mind your business. Black lace panties. Child. No. Okay, that was one of my mama's lace cloths that she used to take to church with her. Thank you for your cash app, boo. 1111. Who's this? Sabrina. Thank you, Sabrina, for your cash app, baby. It is greatly appreciated. Lunch on you. You got it. You ain't got to worry about it. I'm about to do that when I end this live, as a matter of fact. So thank you for your ministry. If anybody else would like to donate, there's the cash app and the PayPal. Right down here. Let me get CC Freak ugly ass off of there. If anybody like to donate, please do so. Who was the worst? Dickless. Talking about something her poom poom went through much worse. Robin, no, it didn't. Dickless, you had sex twice in your life, and that's when you had your kids, okay? You better be glad you got kids, because to let me tell you, he ain't never fucked your ass. So at least we could say, if he never did it a day in his life, he at least did it twice. Anyway, talking about something been through worse. Maybe we know it been through worse with Giselle. All of that damn hazardous fluid that comes squirting out of that damn Beelzebub. I bet it has been through worse. I bet it feel like acid too, don't it? Child. I remember those lace cloths. My grandmama had hers well on the first Sunday communion. Who do you think would spill, Oh my God, the pole would turn me off. The new lady got caught up as stripper. Child, I'm weak. Who do you think will spill the tea on the other first, Giselle or Robin? Giselle. Giselle is going to spill all kind of tea on Robin first. Robin is going to get mad, and then Robin going to tell all of it. Okay? Robin just going to let it all hang out. I can't wait. Don't worry, T. That's why Robin kicked Mia out of the room so she could have late night cuddle sessions with you, child. Girl, they can have it. Juan look like he get his nut and push her off him. Period. Quiet as his cat, Juan look like, Lord, let me go on ahead and have sex with her. I mean, she is my wife. Or ex-wife, whatever the hell they are. You know, we got children together. I am horny. I mean, she got somewhat of a puss. So, you know, let me go on ahead and just, you know, give a little yang, yang, yang for the one time. Girl, quiet as his cat. Quiet as his cat. Juan looked like he just lay there so she could get on top. No, quiet as his cat. Robin looked like she just lay there and Juan get on top so he can hurry up and bust off in her so he could go off and do whatever the hell it is he do with Michael. You know, he get his first nut off with Robin. The first one get with Robin. The real one comes when he go around there to Ashley's condo and do what he does with Miss Michael. Y'all wore a white one at the AME. Child, my mama was AME. She had a white one, black one, brown one, purple and gold, white and gold, ones with doves on them. You know, she picked whichever the hell one she wanted. That's what Joy Sand did. You better be glad I bought one, period. That's how Joy Sand was. Not somewhat of a puss. That's what I said. I'm more than sure he had to have a big ass picture of Giselle on the phone that he had to show her in order for her to get wet somewhat out of that somewhat of a puss. Child. I'm more than sure he made her ass lay on the Lord. Why I keep going? But it's fun, read Robin. I'm more than sure he made her ass either lay in the tub or on a shower curtain because he sure don't want all of that sewer manure all over his damn house. Child. Or he might have took her ass and ran that puss through a car wash first before he went on ahead and did it. That would be the way to go. Get her 2 fleets, not just 1, 2. Girl, quiet as it's kept, it may need 3, just to be sure. See, that's probably why Juan don't even want to fuck her like that. See, because she got to go through too much stuff. She got the fleet. She got to see her scissor sister in order for the moisture to happen. Like, he ain't got no time for all that. He'd rather just go around there to Miss Michael, because you know Miss Michael stay ready. Miss Michael ain't got to get ready because he always ready. When you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. When you know better, you do better. Child. Let me leave Robin alone before the people come up here and be like, oh my God, why are you saying all of this? And oh my God, and oh my God, I can't even say that, and oh my God. There ain't no time for y'all. Child, y'all love the cape for the bitches that don't need it. Oh my God, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Girl. Did you see Mia parking a handicap spot to meet Frickin' Frack? You think that's a gag? No, I don't necessarily think that's a gag. Girl, that ain't the gag. The gag is, and this what we talking about, that ain't the gag. The gag is, it was probably, yeah, that's what I was just about to say. The gag is, it was probably G's car. Okay? G eligible for the AARP handicap parking spot. G is eligible for the G is eligible for the handicap license plate. See, he ain't even got to have a handicap sticker no more. He got it directly on his car, much like Nene got on her car. Much like Nene got on her car. Listen, I ain't mad at it. Shit. I park in a handicap spot sometimes too. Hell, I don't feel like walking all the way for the parking lot to go all up into the damn store. They got to walk all the way through the store for an hour. They come back and they feel like you walking a goddamn hour back to your car because all them bitches out there taking up all the park spots. So, you know, I ain't no good. What'd I say? Me either, and I'm 7 months pregnant. Hell, I want one. Shout out to Ebony for being 7 months pregnant. Shout out to you, Ebony. Child, you was a much better woman than I was. Because listen, I was 2 weeks pregnant and got rid of mine. Do you hear me? The minute I found out, I let it linger on for 2 weeks just to say that the baby lived, just to say that I was pregnant and I experienced what being pregnant was. But baby, the minute I got that 280 in my hand and I went down to my nearest OB and put my legs up in them stirrups, girl, get this little motherfucker out of me. So I appreciate you for doing what the Bible say do, and that's being fruitful and multiply and not turning your pussy into Deadpool by having so many dead babies coming up out of there. Thank you so much for doing that. See, that's responsible. I appreciate the responsible people. I appreciate that. Because to be real, that read went for me. I do got a Deadpool. Because the minute I found out, 2 weeks, that's all I'm getting you. That's all the hell I got. Everybody thought I was lying. No, you ain't going to do that shit. The man said, is you sure? Nigga, either you do it yourself or I do it for you. How much more sure do you want me to be? Girl, I could get the same effect using a metal clothes hanger. All I got to do is sterilize the end, make it real point, have it real hot. Girl, I could tap at that to get it all. Girl, I could do it. I could put up with pain. Ciao. Anyway, this is going on. Who is the father? See, now you asking too many questions. Now y'all asking too many questions. I can't give y'all all that. Y'all asking too many questions because he could be watching and he got a whole family now. And if I sit up here and said his name, I ain't got no time. So y'all asking too many questions. See, I be wanting to give y'all a story time, but then y'all ask too many. Because if it was, y'all know damn well it couldn't have been. Bitch, if it was his, I would have had a youngin' around here. Do you hear me? If it was his, I would be somewhere in a skyrise apartment not talking to y'all hoes. Do you hear me? So y'all know damn well it couldn't have been him. Shit. Talk about something. Is it who? I know you lying. Yeah, when I got that little nigga the hell out of me. When I got that little nigga the hell out of me, girl, you better believe I put all of that all that DNC twerk win all up through that guy. Oh, Lord forgive me. This is no shade to none of the women that ever went through an abortion of any way. This is all jokes and gags. This is lighthearted. I ain't got time for none of y'all to be coming up in here trying to cancel me, saying that I'm making fun of the people that, you know, got rid of it. I ain't said all that. I'm speaking about me because I know how y'all do. I ain't said all that. I ain't talk about nobody else but myself. Just like somebody came in my comments and said that all of the ladies that had a baby that pooped in the middle of her having a baby was going to come at me. Why? I'm a nurse. I know you going to goddamn shit. It's possible. Hell, I seen a damn white lady have a full-blown orgasm in the middle of giving childbirth. So y'all ain't got no reason to come to me talk about it. That's another thing y'all do that make me mad. I say something specific about a specific person, and then everybody that went through that want to come to me and say I'm talking about y'all. Girl, unless I name you personally, I ain't talking about you. The hell. I know it's normal for women to do that. I'm a damn nerd. I worked on the mother baby floor. I know how that shit go. That was for Giselle. Had nothing to do with all of the other women that's running around here shitting while they having babies. That won't tell them. That was for Giselle. What was it? Shout out to goddamn Zoe. What was it? I'm with you. Giselle talk about don't know man wants to marry unattractive. She would know. Yes, Ian, a woman can have an orgasm during childbirth. Okay? You got a big ass head coming out rubbing on your G spot. I mean, one or two things is going to happen. Either the pain is going to take over and it's going to block the ecstasy, or the ecstasy is going to block the pain and you just up in there squirting all over the place. The only difference is you squirting out seminal fluid. Okay, at least it's seminal fluid and not hazardous material like like what be squirting out of Giselle's puss. Child. Anyway. All right, you guys. This was actually a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I stayed up here longer than what I normally do. I normally only be up here for an hour. Y'all got me up here for going on an hour and 30 minutes. And I'm about to go on ahead and end this live, but this was a lot of fun as usual. I appreciate everybody that has been subscribing to the new channel. I am at 932. Hopefully by the end of the day, close towards the middle of the week, I should be able to meet my threshold, and I could go on ahead and get this channel monetized, and I could link it to my main channel, and anytime I go live or whatever, everybody gonna know from both. Shout out to all of the cash apps that you all have sent me. Y'all definitely made my day with those. Thank you guys so much for that. Thank you in advance if anybody sends me anything once this is over, because a couple of people have, and it'd be shocking me. So it's greatly appreciated. So thank you in advance. Be sure to be on Scotty's channel tonight at 9:35 for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. I'm gonna be late, but definitely going around there anyway. Make sure y'all there to get the roast and the gags. Is there anything else? I don't have any more lives planned. Well, Thursday we have at 3:00. We have the live for the encore. Finally, it is the finale. So we have that live coming up on Thursday, and that's about it. I ain't really got no other lives, unless some more developments come up and something else that I done talked about. We'll see. Is that all? I think that's all. Is that all? Yeah, I think that's all. I love you guys. I love on you guys. This is always fun, always great to have everybody here, see all y'all smiling faces. And this is the part that everybody hates, but we got to say so long, farewell. I'll be saying goodbye. Until later on tonight, I'm signing off. Love y'all.